Page 2547. Determine whether you need to file a return for any taxable year. Filing status. Maximum achievement, Brian Tracy, page 28. Examine your relationships, develop a plan to make each of them more enjoyable and satisfying. Self-actualizing to fulfill your true potential comes after your relationships are under control. Fourth ingredient of success is financial freedom. Financial freedom means you have enough money so you don't have to worry about money. It is not money that lies at the root of evil, it's lack of money. Achieving financial freedom, most important goal too important to be left to chance. 80% of the population are preoccupied with money problems and not healthy. Money is numbers, 4 on the list, but needed to fulfill first 3. Health problems are caused by stress over money. Most worry, stress, anxiety, loss of peace of mind caused by money worries. Money causes relationship problems, divorces. Owe it to yourself to develop talents and abilities to earn enough money. Freedom is essential to achievement of goals, having enough money to one of them. Joseph P. Napravnik, memory card. Yesterday was history, tomorrow a mystery, today each a gift. Call it the present. Picture of a heart, picture of a prophet with signs. Scripture, Proverbs 31. A wife of noble character is worth more than rubies. Her household is clothed in scarlet. St. Adalbert's, 1969. Page 2848. Gateway to Freedom, Part 3, Home Study Course to Financial Benefits. Author, Doctorate in Business, Common Law Study. Keith Anderson, assisting individuals with God-given freedoms. Picture of flower pots. Picture of a sailor. Cartoon, Borrow to Set Aside. Guide for New Sailors. Manual cover. Challenge, Joe M's phone number. Only those who risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. Page 2549. Picture of Jamie's Navy ID. Picture of a Navy people. Picture of a graph of decline of dollars. Picture of Jim and Rick. 32 buys. Savings. Set money aside for emergencies, major purchases. Guaranteed by lending institution is a loss of purchasing power. Jerry. Friendly homes parties. Picture of a vacuum ad. Bite of inflation, decline of the dollar in the last decade. 1971, it was worth 48 cents. Page 2550. Expect. Flight attendants concessions. Smart families save. Vanderbilt pipes. Mary Madeline's against needs. Picture of 90s from the catalog. Scripture, Job 5:16. So the poor have hope. Scripture, Job 6:11. What strength do I have that I should not still hope? Vote. Picture of a calendar. Page 51. 2551. Minute Meyer speakers. Picture of 90s from the catalog. When you're ready for a better, tell them you found big challenge. Communications. Big bird in a tree. Romance and tragedy. Who owns assets in the trust? Beneficiary. Children named. Visit or call dealers. Barbaro. You are a source of wisdom and strength. Just as an alcoholic craves alcohol, overeaters crave food, to satisfy a love hunger. Strong emotional reliance on food is called codependency. Identify the behavior, causes for the behavior. In love hunger, doctors present 10-stage recovery program. Marriages lose wind in their romantic sails. Moving from courtship to marriage, most of us felt we leave the game playing behind. Romantic relationships will always bear characteristics of adolescent sexuality. Adults love thrill of chase, lure of unattainable. Immature impulse, controlled, minimized in a commitment. When marriage is getting stale, remember some of your old tricks. Signs: small, medium, large, 1, 2, and 3x. 4s, 90s. Page 2552. A picture of Susan, Jamie, and Tom. On the jet. Patrick Swayze has had 10 lifetimes. Picture of a sphere. Picture of 90s. The New Yorker. Special C. Magnetic therapy for cats and dogs. Addresses of foundations and numbers. Petra Fashion cover 2023. Ideal gifts. Exclusives. Preppy Pet. Page 2553. Pet magnets for symptoms list. Mightily from Petra Fashions. 90s. Cartoon. Fork in the corporate career path. List of support groups and numbers. You're invited to a home lingerie party. Page 2554. Notebook. Picture of Maggie page. Bowl, spoon. A morning. Picture of a flag on his shoulder. Next time. So you believe there's a reason to work weekends begin with we? Morning glories. Look confident. Higher. Christ. Country. Before you commit to anyone else, discuss possible budget cuts. Strong earnings help, but manager says resignation in the works. Love that. Baked eggs with fresh herbs. Page 2555. Even biggest Matrix fans will get their fill this year. Liberty. People. Pictures of 90s. Connections with the crowd. You've lost that loving feeling. Can put you back in the mood. Ready, sit, plant. What's in your fish front prices? Because, Jesus, we are God's chosen people. Home lingerie parties. Picture of breakfast appeals and fruit tops. Page 2556. You don't have to build it to use it. Scripture, Job 5:25. You will know your children wise. Be many. Your children will be wise. Scripture, Job 4:12. A word was secretly brought to one. My ears caught a whisper of it. Scripture, Symphony. Privatizing is no guarantee for reducing government expenses. No plan switch for a day. Pay changes. Southwest Florida Marina ad. Forever Brooks interwoven. Picture of book pages in brackets. Lord helps profit at G. Work in a travel expansion plan. Funds pursue. Nebraska asset allocation becomes railroad. Next to you, wild pull stunners to eliminate A. Vulnerable teen years. Home is a nursery that has known a child's cry in the night and a lover's sigh. Scripture, Psalms 32:1. What happiness for those who are forgiven in guilt. David Ambro for the top of the Chinese landslide coincidence. Colleagues defend suggested explanations to difficult passages. Own a slice of paradise in Kauai. Page 2557. Changing the way. Recovery from addiction. Trusts are usable in any state and country. No more empty seats. First book for compulsive overeaters, combining the experience of psychiatrists, counselors, and dietitians. She fought Susan Anthony. Unconditional love thinks long range, sees what people can become. Unconditional love can reach in and bring healing to a place natural medicine can't. New diseases on the verge of becoming worldwide epidemic. Love is the trademark of the Christian, a light in the darkness. Make them thirsty for God. The Tango, bed cover for romantic get-togethers, filled with words of wisdom. Tailor it to your picture of a teddy bear. UP, counter pride. Inside, taxed, bothered, bewildered. Jamie won't say. Ben Franklin, motel. Page 2558. Picture of Kenneth Copeland. Picture of the nanny. Sweet prophets. Detail, clarity, color. We are AL Entertainment needs You've Got Style. Entourage. February Rose. On Board School. The Cheater's Guide to Art Secrets, Smarts. Don't forget, I promised to disclose the secret. Thanks to God. Approval recipe. Work, money, relationship at. News, profile, opinion, advice, relationships. Coconut bars with aloe, etc., flavored meringues. Integrity, energy and persistence. Conquer all things. Benjamin Franklin, inventor. Page 2559. To sum it up means 100% God's garden. Cross, here for you. Cross, Social Security, yes you can. To bear, commit. Desperate housewives, know someone who is. Picture of a bride's bouquet. Picture of a cat. Fewer people, worse. Charity remembering S programs. The end of inevitability. Grateful. My words. Test blood. Measuring instruments. Parties to share. Hostess plan. Thousands of babies stillborn, elderly with no mind. Turn to Jesus and pray. Page 2560. Picture of a church. Picture of a horse. Looking for advancement. Free sovereign people. Get no benefits from the government. Our jurisdiction is anything we didn't give to the government. Networking project to rearrange assets to reduce taxes. Trust to engage in free enterprise system. Trust to open bank accounts. Earn money. Own property. Utilize investments. Utilize exchanging labor for funds. Bartering. Free people own their labor and decide how it's going to be used. Barrier between you and God. Fearful, unknown, be able to persevere. Wall of tradition, something new. Jesus said, dynamic faith, unparalleled aid, beyond natural strength. Hurdle of personal excuses, intimacy missed, misunderstood dynamic. Anxiously await your day. Main agenda of God's Spirit, transfiguration. Challenging expert estimate that chronic lateness needs. Mission, Event Eyes Health of Homeless. Organizes Hope Screening Clinics, help prevent problems. President grieves, defends the war, lets love take its sweet time, phenomenal career, a well-dressed table. SCs don't tell the whole story. Tips for school ages. Page 25, 61. Hiding that cold sore again. Organizations obtain. Your credit card station. Picture of a man praising with his arms outstretched. Picture of a horse. Picture of a brick wall. Picture of a man. 6 goldfish. Prayer with intimacy with God. Italians honored. Or the way it made. Women files suit. Hard cabinet facelift. UPS Omaha. Feast of the Arts is available in American Classified. A perfect ending to. Conservation ethic should be 7 anew. Family D, Poison C. Page 25, 62. Picture of scissors. 75 best. The big one. Promised jobs. Gateway to freedom notes. Created always owes a servitude to the Creator, to God. No birth certificate issued by the government. Home births. Trust gives them the right to force you to own insurance. Page 25, 63. Authority. A father has the right to perform marriage for his daughter. Isn't inclined to double sisters' weddings, memory, pleasure. Gateway to Freedom notes. Income is defined as measurement used to determine what the amount of insurance premium you made yourself eligible for. Income tax invades our jurisdiction, destroys our liberty. Picture of no card. Page 25, 64. Request for military records form. Jesus never fails. Picture of a house. Picture of an airplane. Picture of Jamie. Picture of high school yearbook page. Picture of the Jetsons. 2 reasons you'll love. Few people are willing to travel extra distance. The rewards of excellence. Distance between average and excellence is usually measured in feet, not in miles. Wise, a recession is when your neighbor is laid off of work. A depression is when you are. England to drum up support for addressing a turbulent crowd. August 2, 1999, Arizona Instruments to consider options in a buyout. Page 25, 65. Ryan High School yearbook page. Ball and chain. Amalgam removal. Cartoon, Angels Foundation. A thrift store. Universal principle. Will my faith, acted on, firmly embraced, cause my life to be an inspiration to others? Certificate of title. Licensing cars puts it into a trust with the state. Buying property with no less than $21 in silver dollars gives allodial ownership. Hers towel. Sister, sister. Page 2566. March for Jesus. Marine. You can tell the nature of a mother by the nature of her son. We, the unwilling, led by the unknowing, are doing the impossible for the ungrateful. Correction. Gateway to Freedom notes. Trust definition in American Heritage Dictionary, Black's Law Dictionary. We ask your forgiveness. Picture of baby Tom, no moles on his face. Picture of Susan. Picture of Tom and Jamie. Picture of Jamie. Picture of Jamie and baby Tom. Picture of house on 28th Street, Jamie and Tom. Picture of an army man, Dad, Frank West, Grandpa. Picture of 1-year-old Joe Jr., Mom and Dad. Page 2567. Picture of Jamie and Tom. Picture of Tom with green peppers. Picture of Fireman Joe. 2 pictures of Jamie. Picture of Susan, 1956. The desire to pray can be a prayer in itself. I am totally backed when I am totally his. Home Interiors. Faith is a fantastic adventure in trusting him. No one can predict to what heights you can soar until you spread your wings as eagles. Attitude is a little thing that can make a big difference. 8/7/1998, to make counterfeit laws come under the scrutiny of its people. Gateway to Freedom notes. Protect my assets. There is nothing so dangerous for manipulators as people who think for themselves. Page 2568. College casts even before you get there. Costs. Picture a science project. Picture of a girl. Picture of a speed car. All 2004 newsletter. Scripture, Psalms 145:14, and loving towards all he has made, and satisfies the desires of every living thing. Scripture, Psalm 142:7, the righteous will gather about me. Gateway to Freedom notes, United States citizens have lost all unalienable rights. Jesus saves. Evelyn Rowe, 97, passed away September of 04. Farm now owned by Fox 5 Farms. Page 2569. Speed cart ad. Speed control. Three-wheeled cart. Got milk. Evelyn Avery, a scientist, professor, chemistry, college guides teacher, college grade teacher. Evelyn, professor, traffic studies for McDonald's, travels all over the country. Evelyn's mother died of leukemia, her sister in chemo treatment for cancer. Evelyn suffered for 2 years with seizures from 4 to 6 times a day. 10 years ago, they stopped. Think her dentist was involved? Page 2570. Life. To Floyd J. Putting together the puzzle. Campers. A creator of a trust. Gateway to Freedom notes. Benefit of a common law pure trust organization, the list. Sagittarius for October 11, 2001, put business on hold for more education. List of books used, 49 in the list. PMS. DiscoverOmaha.com.